Hey folks, it's Jeff here from Pirate Jeep Productions. Christmas just around the corner. There's an old poem that I found online many years ago that I just wanted to share with you. The poem is called "The Winch That Saved Christmas." I don't know of an author. There was no author attached to the poem when I found it. I'm going to read it out loud to you. I figured that's the best way to get it to my YouTube subscribers. I really hope you enjoy this as much as I enjoyed reading it online. So here it is, folks. The Winch That Saved Christmas. The wind was quite heavy on one Christmas Eve. Santa traveled by ground, behind schedule, if you believe. He was cruising through California in his mighty red sleigh, and said, "If I don't hurry, there will be no Christmas Day." Blitzen turned around and said, "Santa, you won't fail. We reindeer found a shortcut called the Rubicon Trail." They headed for the trail, but when they got there, the rocks looked much bigger than they did from the air. Uphill the reindeer struggled to make the sleigh go, and getting around those rocks made the progress quite slow. They tried really hard, but there just wasn't a way to get axle articulation from that old wooden sleigh. Where the rocks are quite steep, Santa ran out of luck. Even with 9 reindeer, he finally got stuck. "The Rubicon Trail is no place for a sleigh full of toys," Santa sighed. "I failed all those good girls and boys. They'll rise in the morning, leave their rooms and say, 'Under the tree it is empty. Is there no Christmas Day?'" They couldn't budge the sleigh no matter how hard they tried. Santa felt so hopeless, he sat down and cried. Suddenly in the distance came a loud clanking sound, like an old wind-up toy that's been too tightly wound. They saw it come over a boulder with a creep, a rock-crawling, mud-bogging CJ5 Jeep. Its fenders were dented, and its sides were all scratched. The top had big holes that hadn't been patched. But its tires were big ones, 35-inch, and on its front bumper was a shiny new winch. "If you're taking the Rubicon," the CJ started to say, "go with a group and get mud tires for that old wooden sleigh." Santa said, "I'm sorry, I feel like a jerk." The old CJ5 said nothing, it just went to work. The sleigh was unstuck and free in a cinch, thanks to that CJ and its shiny new winch. Santa went on to fulfill Christmas Day with the old CJ5 leading the way. Now many years have passed and the reindeer are older. They don't fly very well when the weather gets colder. But Santa's still out there every year without fail, fulfilling his promise in the air and on the trail. On Christmas Eve, if you chance to look in the sky, you just might see him in that old CJ5. So that's the poem, "The Winch That Saved Christmas." Unfortunately, like I said, we don't know who the author is. There was no author published alongside the poem, so hopefully someday we can find out who wrote this, because they did a wonderful job. And I look forward to reading it almost every year. It almost brings a tear to my eye. Anyway, folks, well, thank you very much for listening. And I wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. And all the best in the new year. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please leave a comment whenever you get a chance. I always enjoy your comments. I enjoy responding to them. I look forward to it. So all the very best. Have a very Merry Christmas from Pirate Jeep Productions. Hope to see you all on the trail.